Hey guys, so today is August 28th, only a few days away to opening archery season here in Washington for deer, and just about a week or so away from opening archery elk season. My wife and I just recently bought a place, has some acreage. Yesterday I saw a buck leaving a salt lick I had. Been seeing some does in there. This year, of course, though, on the east side, in the units that I live in, you can no longer hunt does, whitetail does, second permit, or in the past, for archery, we've been able to hunt does, so that's out now. So only bucks, any buck though. So I'm excited to see the does just because I got stuff coming in. I'm going to check the camera again though. The last two times I've checked, multiple elk pictures if you guys follow our Instagram page. No bulls yet. We've seen bulls on the hillside with the binos, but not yet any on the camera. But for archery, it's any elk. I've never shot an elk before, so I'm pretty excited that I just have elk on the camera. I think this will be the last time that I go in there until the season, and then I'll go there opening day, maybe the next weekend. I don't know for sure yet. Depends how life shakes down. But seems like every year I kind of just play with different ideas on when you should go to your camera, how often, whatnot. So if you guys could leave a comment, just, I know for other new people operating and using game cameras, they don't know how often and what they should put down or whatnot. But if you could just tell us how often you go and the reasons why you go, that would be awesome, because then anyone else watching this video can hopefully learn something new, and that's what we're all about, is learning, growing, and sharing. So if you also support that, just leave a comment of what you do, and it might not be the right thing, but I don't think anyone knows the right thing or we would all be doing it. So we're gonna go check the camera, see how it goes, and hopefully we got some pictures. So here we go, second vlog this year, and hopefully we run into something. It's also bear season, so I got the rifle. Of course not loaded because you're in a vehicle, but here we go. Free range cattle always get you, makes you think you're seeing a bear. Just got to the spot where we usually park. I was trying to eye some spots on the way in that I could park farther back, because the camera's pretty close to where I park from, and I don't want to drive in here again all day and be spooking a bunch of game around. So on the way out, we definitely try to find a spot and see how far away it is and look at Onyx and try to map out an area. But father-in-law always says, have a gun with you no matter what you're doing. So it is bear season, so I am going to bring in my 7mm. That's what I shot my bear with. Just about finished done editing that video, so check that out. And yeah, I've got the iPad so I can get a bigger view of the pictures we get on the camera, and hopefully we got some good ones that we can include on this video. So here we go. Back here on that hillside is where we saw them. up some more zucchini, some more salt. Got other little hot-end vegetables from the garden that we're about to put back, so I'm excited to check these pictures. Some more of that green and zucchini and some kale and some carrots. So we'll see what happens. Alright guys, so now we're leaving. I'm just pumped. That is probably the most action. I mean, I've checked this game camera twice, bunch of elk pictures, but that was the first time on any game camera where I was just, I mean, it is obliterated around there. Everything's always gone. I've been going once a week, and now I mean, I just get what people mean by when you smell the elk. And if they weren't there recently, they were on their way in because I smelled them, and I just hope they stay another week. So I put this down. I don't know if I should go back one more time a couple days before the season and throw some more stuff down. I guess what I'm gonna do is I put in a new SD card. So I have the two that I've been switching out. I'm gonna pull them up on the computer and try. My dates are all messed up, but I make sure to always stand in the camera for a while, and when I set out bait, I stand there so it takes a lot of pictures so I can really tell whether or not, like, I can kind of figure out closer to, okay, it's 5:10 right now, and when I look at the thing, if it says it's 8 o'clock, I know it's about 3 hours off. So I'll check that out and try to see if I can't figure out, like, oh, maybe they're coming in every 3 days, or they typically come in the mornings, or they're mid-afternoon. It's been a lot of daytime shots. I've only had a couple pictures where they're at night, so it's during daylight hours for sure. But I know I said earlier in this video to comment kinda about the game camera stuff and whatnot, but I'd be really curious to really help people learn and grow so they can share information with new hunters or people they're talking to kind of figure stuff out. If you guys can share what cameras you use, why you use them, those rabbit, why you use them, how you place them, what kind of bait you throw down, and more importantly, how often should we be checking these things? And I know it's probably different for every area, different animals or whatnot, but I think people aren't looking for exactly like, you need to go in on every 2 days in the 10th hour and make sure it's this minute or whatever. But is there a time of day that you go in? Maybe is it because of convenience, whatnot? If you can share all that, that would be awesome. I use 2 different cameras just because they were cheap and I haven't bought any more. I would like to have more and check, you know, do a rotation. But this one right now is Moultrie. I use Wild Game Innovations. I usually just buy a cheap SD card. I bought this one because it said it was for trail cameras. It's probably a marketing scheme of some sort, but whatever. But I've always been kind of just whatever the camera. I just want to know if there's an animal there. So I've been just buying the cheap cameras. But now lately I've been wanting to know, like, okay, I wanted to take a picture at least like every 5 to 10 seconds, or maybe 3 trigger pictures, or, you know, whatever. So if you can do that to help me learn more about game cameras, to help other people, you know, you face it so that it's never got direct sun exposure, so it doesn't blow out your photos. Do you do videos? Why do you do videos? Does it eat up your battery life more? All those sorts of things. Anything you can think of that might help someone with game cameras, and how to use them and operate them so that they're more successful in the field, that would be awesome. So unless on my way home I see a bear or some other critters, this is the end of vlog number 2, and I'll add the pictures in at the end. Alright, thanks, bye. One last thought, kind of forgot about, now I'm thinking, do you also, with what you talk about with your camera and why you do the things you do you lock your cameras or not? One thing I was worried about with this one is it's a pretty common area. It's one of the bigger herds in where I live, and I hear people, everyone and their mother hits this spot. I'm new to the area, and so I'm just excited to get on some elk. I saw a lot of car tracks. I didn't know if they were mine or not. My camera's not too far from the road, and I feel like typically people steal cameras or at least cards. I've had no problems yet. It's been a few weeks leading to opening archery. I know a lot of people around here hunt modern, so I don't know if maybe that's the case. Last year, I don't think I saw anyone on the road in a different area around here during archery season, so I don't know if that's the case. But do you lock it up? Why do you lock it up? If you do, or do you just take your chances and hope for the best? So yeah, that was one last thought, and that is all. Thanks.